favorite deathmatch superstars. Interviewing all your favorite deathmatch superstars. Interviewing all your favorite deathmatch superstars. Deathmatch rock songs. Deathmatch rock songs. Deathmatch rock songs. Deathmatch rock songs. Ah, yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and you're listening to another episode of Deathmatch Russell Podcast. And tonight we're going to have another participant that's going to be taking place in this Blood Brothers Pro SoCal Crimson Cup in August. We're going to have Aidan Blackhart on the line. And we're going to talk about other promotions that he's been in and whatnot, and events he's taken place in. Good evening, Aidan. How you doing tonight, man?
Pretty good, man. How you doing yourself?
Not bad for 4th of July weekend, getting here. But I got to work tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm sure you do too,
No, I'm off tomorrow.
Well, I got Friday. Well, I got Tuesday off. How's that?
That works.
I know. I'm a garbage man, so...
I'm kind of glad I had a big crazy weekend at IWA Mid-South and need a day to rest and relax.
Yeah, I was just seeing I was reading the news and you just had a match over there. How was it? Pretty good?
It was a lot of fun. I faced Travis Titan, who I believe is out of the Black and Brave school.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of good things going for him. Bright young kid. And the Asylum, I'm not sure where he trains or is hailing from.
Right.
He has he's a bigger, broader, gladiator type guy.
Okay.
And he has the almost Spartan-esque trunks and stuff. Me and him went to war. He's a little bit bigger than me, so we had to lay it into each other.
Right on. I've been to King of the Death matches. That's the only time I've been to IWA Mid-South was for King of the Death 2016 with my friend Kevin Hogan, the whack packer, the crazy one.
Ah, cool.
That was the only time.
I unfortunately wasn't at that one.
Yeah.
I did come and help set up all the weapons and the ring and everything. I had a booking elsewhere that day, so I went and wrestled for Black Flanagan.
Oh, cool. So, but that night was crazy, and I passed out. I passed out in the sun. But
that worked, yeah.
Well, I made it, but then I soaked it back up when John Wayne made it to the finals, with Matt Tremont, and, I had to soak it up,
Oh, for sure. Tremont is amazing,
dude,
especially in the deathmatch scene.
Dude,
he's an amazing worker, regardless of what type of you have him in.
He's an awesome guy to wrestle. Watch wrestle. He really puts on a hell of a show, and he's funny too. So it's all about.
He's one of those guys you can tell is out there having fun.
Yeah. He's always doing something, and he also runs his store too. So he keeps busy. With the collectibles store.
Oh yeah, I've seen his posts about that. That's actually really cool.
It is. He actually has the chicken from Kevin Hogan in his shop, so and his fork that he gave him one year. So that's a plus to have in his collection,
That's awesome. He's up. There's a similar type of store in New York, but it's video game related, and they have every video game imaginable. Mm-hmm. And he's kind of got a wrestling version of that store, which is really awesome.
Oh, that's cool. So how long you been in the business? How long have you been?
I'm going on I'm right around 9.5. To be honest, I don't remember exactly what month I started.
Yeah.
I know it was in 2008.
Yeah.
So I'm going close to 9 years.
Yeah. So you've taken on a lot of guys that I probably know from the Mid-South, and a lot of the names, I'm sure, right?
Oh yeah, I've been out of the Mid-South 2 years now, and they've really been putting me on the map and getting me different exposure than I was used to. Early in my career, I was wrestling all throughout Kentucky, and they have they have an athletics commission that overlooks all of it, and you have to be licensed and regulated more than just about any other state, and it off-puts a lot of talent, I think.
Yeah, I know, and it hurts business. It always hurts. That's what I notice.
There's a few federations now in Kentucky that are kind of turning it around and putting on really, really, really good products.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was a different scene, and I wasn't wrestling the style that I am now, or the match style changed since from what I was going on to
I know.
in my career. So there wasn't a whole lot of great exposure or anything.
No,
but now
it's
a whole new world. I love it.
I know, it's booming. It's booming. So yeah, what would you ever think about coming to New Jersey?
I would love to, actually. One of my goals for next year is to try to get into Tournament of Death.
Ooh.
Or some more East Coast, different deathmatch tournaments, different promotions and stuff. So
how about basic wrestling too?
That too. Also,
okay, because I know there's a couple of promoters down my way that I always like to help bring new talent, and they always look for guys to come in. We had Adam Bueller come in one year, and the fans loved it. I love
Adam Bueller.
Yeah, so I'll put my name in your hat. I'll put the name in your hat for you. How's that?
Awesome. Hit them up.
Yes.
Send them my way. I will come as soon as I can.
I know. We're at the Jersey Shore, man. So that's where I am.
That'd be awesome. I'm excited about hitting California. I haven't been there since I was 11.
Oh wow!
So cool to see a different part of the world.
Yeah, you're taking on. Let's see, who you going against? I'm drawing a blank here. Let me see here.
I'm in a Guns N' Roses death match. My partner is Max X.
Okay.
And I'm going against Sage Sin and Carnage.
Ooh, Sage Sin, the Deadly Pumpkin Queen. I love her. She's great. She made her debut on the East Coast for that GCW. She was great. We want her back. She's one of those characters.
I first saw her at Queen of the Death 2015.
Right.
And she had a real good showing.
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, her and Lou Dark Shaitan are teaming up in Double Death at IWA Mid-South.
Yeah.
Coming up. We're looking for a new building before. I think the date's gonna get switched up. They've already announced the show and some of the teams, but I'm pretty sure her and Lou Dark are teaming up. So people in my area will get to see her soon.
I know. We don't get to see Lou Dark that much down here either. That's a name that needs to come down the East Coast and show her what But one promoter's pain in the neck about it. But whatever. It is what it is. Yeah. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure she's traveling out of Mexico too, which puts such a big tax on her travel expense that I'm sure the farther away it's harder to get books for anybody really. Yeah,
I know it is. It is. It's for national, out of state is really countries and whatnot. They actually, what is it? GCW. Matt Tremont just came back from Mexico. I think they were just in Mexico this week. Toured. Crazy, huh? With Marcus Crane. Marcus Crane, the crazy one from the Dream Eater.
He was in my Fatal 4-Way match at King of the Death this year.
Oh, cool. I've
got a big old, I can feel it right now. I got a big old, almost coin-size gash on my head that he gave me, a big scar he gave me from, it was a Fans Bring the Weapons match. And actually, I can't even remember what it was that he hit me with.
Right.
Probably one of those back contractions or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything wrong he did or whatever. It's just the way it caught me gave me a nice good split. And,
man.
Well, I kind of like the scarred up look myself, so thumbs up for me.
I know. A lot of the guys have the scars. They love it, They're healing up. I've seen some nasty ones too, like Reed Bentley. He had that gash that opened his whole. Dude, that was sick. I know, man.
I wasn't at IWM.
No, but I've seen it.
I was working for other promotions in the area.
Yeah.
And what made me want to turn away from them is when that happened, all these guys were running around showing pictures.
Yes,
to, like,
I know.
that picture of his head to the city board saying, this is the stuff these guys are going to do to you, and keep them out of there. And I'm like, guys, don't y'all know how to work? It's a freak fucking accident.
Yes.
You know, he's in there with the hooligans, and they know how to swing a chair.
I know. They're crazy guys.
It's a freak thing that just happens in this business, and they're running
I
around
know,
saying
man.
that Ian Rotten made him do that and all this other stuff. And I'm just, get the hell out of here.
No,
I got to get away from this.
Yeah, no, be glad that's not like you. You don't ever want anything bad like that, you know?
Me and John Wade Murdoch were trading shoot headbutts, and I got a hard way in the middle of my forehead. And ever since then, when someone punches me or I headbutt them, the scar gets a little bit bigger, and it's lightning bolt shaped now, like Harry Potter.
Yeah. John's a good guy. I like him. He actually stayed at my house. He's a pretty cool guy. He's one of my friends. I like him.
Me and him have been spilling our blood all over past about 5-6 months.
I was just watching the promo of him, and he had my T-shirt on. I'll have to hook you up with one of my T-shirts. I'll send one your way pretty soon.
Hell yeah.
You know? But
actually, I'm pretty sure I've seen him wear that shirt.
Yeah. But so you're looking forward to the Crimson Cup? That's really. I wish I was going, but I'm just helping promote. I don't care, you know. I'm gonna get the DVD when it comes out.
It's all about love and trying to promote what you love.
Yeah, exactly, and talk to friends and make friends, and this is what I love, man. This is like, you know, I'm going on 41 right now. 42 tomorrow. I'm making it be my 42th pod.
I'm looking at my 31st birthday in November.
Yeah. Well, hell, I'm 40, so I'm old.
I am really excited about the Crimson Cup.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole new audience for me, and I have to go out there and I've got one shot to go out there and make that impression in front of them.
I know.
I'm in the ring with some good talent to do that. So
absolutely.
I'm really excited. No one has smartened me up to what a Guns N' Roses death match actually is yet.
Yeah, good question. I know. What are they going to throw? Bandanas?
I'm imagining it's going to be like rose bushes and bouquets of thorned roses.
Odd crutches.
That would be awesome, and I'm hoping like it's super soakers full of rubbing alcohol.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Or salt water.
Yeah. Yeah, or bandanas covered in barbed wire. I don't know, microphones covered in barbed wire. You know.
I didn't think of it like that.
Set up like a microphone, like a rock. Have a guitar with barbed wire. Ooh, there you go. Come to the ring with a.
I hope one of the people in the match doesn't get a huge ego and just quit the match in the middle of it and leave us on our own.
Yeah.
Axl Rose.
or you could do a quick call a honky tonk man, do a quick smash in the head. You know.
There you go.
You know, that'd be kind of.
I saw Honky Tonk Man not too long ago.
Yeah.
He just came in, sang a song, did it from did a little "Hey, how you doing?" and left.
He always comes to like local promotions. He's great. He's funny. He just did a comedy show for one of my friends. He just did a comedy show somewhere in Philadelphia or PA or something. You know, just to promote. You know.
Yeah, he's real funny.
Yeah,
I love sitting down with the old school guys and listening to the stories they have to tell.
It's great.
It's such an experience.
A couple weeks back, I was in where was I? I was just in I went to Allentown for a GCW show. My dad came with me. We went to Cabela's. You know, there's a big Cabela's store in Pennsylvania, and then there's a military store right nearby. So we go in there. There's Gene Snitsky. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, he just did. Awesome. I know he did a show just like 2 weeks before in my up in Jersey somewhere. I'm like, hey, what are you doing here? He's like, because he lives in that area, I guess, of Pennsylvania, and he must help that guy in the store. I think he has a military background, so that's pretty cool, though. You know, he remembers me, and it was like, wow, you know.
That's awesome. You don't get that much of that here in Louisville anymore. Back when OVW was developmental, people would run into John Cena and Randy Orton and Batista.
Right.
I've actually got a tattoo from the same shop. Batista got one of his done.
Yeah.
I think it was his. I can't remember which one she said it was. It was. I got that. It was the same artist and everything.
Yeah.
That I had.
Oh,
and
cool.
She just asked me what I was doing, and I mentioned wrestling, and she
Yeah.
brought up pictures of her and Batista and her tattooing them and everything. I was like, oh, cool. I'm getting a tattoo from somebody that did